G'day viewers, it's the end of another week, which means it's time once more for Totally Fucked Up Friday, where I bring you stories from around the world that prove to you, yeah, the world really is totally fucked up. And as an aside, do you know what the bane of my existence, we're coming up with these wacky ideas for videos, is? The Daily fucking Mail. Because it's full of lies, and they have all these stories with these amazing link bait headlines, and people are always sending them to me. Oh, about this, yeah. It's in the Daily Mail. It's almost certainly not true. And especially if it's really flamboyant, if it feeds into a stereotype, and it happened in another country where it's going to be difficult for you to check the facts, and you can't find it reported in any other media. All those things are pointers. And I say this often to people when they send me a link and go, oh, what about this? And I do a bit of research, and no one apart from this one website is reporting this story. And I say to people, yeah, that's probably not true. Now, the fact that a story that's quite grabby is not being reported anywhere else doesn't mean by definition it's not true, but it really ought to give you pause for thought. And the other surefire sign that something's bullshit is it's in the Daily Mail. I mean, headlines like Gordon Ramsay dwarf porn lookalike eaten by badgers. Yes, I used that one even though it wasn't true, because how can you resist that? But there was, a couple this week. As what about an African woman, maggots in the hair weave that was put in her hair because the hair came from a corpse. That's not real. And another one, I think it was from Poland, a woman, crazy cat lady, but except she's found with dead animals in the house because she's been doing Frankenstein experiments. She tried to crossbreed animals that didn't like each other. So then she was chopping them up and stitching them together. That's probably not true. In short, if it's in the Daily Mail, that's probably not true. Go find another source, because the risk of it not being true is just too high. Let's go to stuff that was reported in lots of sources, and lots of people sent me this link this week. The Penis Church. One of those finds from Google Earth. Shot from overhead, this church looks a lot like a penis with a bend in it. And people want to have, surely they knew. And then you find out this church's slogan is Rise Up. And you start to really think they knew. But some people posted a picture from from the front, it doesn't look like that at all. Which is true. From ground level, eye level, you would not conceive of it looking like a penis. So it must be a mistake, because architects certainly never draw things from an aerial view point. Oh, yeah. It was probably, yeah. But for me, the biggest part of this story is some media outlets printed the photo with a penis going up, and some printed it the other way around, so the penis was going, ugh. And I think that kind of tells you all you need to know about those media outlets. Do you like it erect or flaccid? That's how they serve their news, depending which one you were talking about. And I'm always bringing crazy stories and people saying and doing stupid things from around the world. I think it's only fair that I do at least some from Australia. We have our share. And like a lot of the stories in America come from Florida, a lot of the craziest stories in Australia come from either Queensland or the Northern Territory, which is Australia's Florida. And there was one this week, is the Loch Ness Monster off the coast of Queensland? Spoiler alert, no. But how this story went, from up in far north Queensland off Townsville, someone's at the beach and they see something indistinct floating, rearing up out of the water, like, what is it? We don't know what it is. Take a photo, blurry photo. I think we have no idea what it is. Therefore, it's the Loch Ness Monster. This is not the type of person. This is the type of person who believes stories from the Daily Mail. This is not someone you want in your life. Someone who's going, I see an indistinct shape. It's the Loch Ness Monster. They're not going to be help in an emergency situation. It's like, oh, I think I'm having a heart attack. Call an ambulance. No, I think you're being stabbed by a poltergeist. I'm going to call an exorcist. No, No, Davo. No, an ambulance. No, ambulances are no good with poltergeists. Trust me. This sort of logic ends, let's show the picture to a marine biologist. Yeah, that's a boat. Who does that? People from Townsville do that. That's who does that. And look, I'm going to round it all out with a story from Ohio. One of these things where people post something ill-advised on Facebook. It's like when you do stuff on a public forum, the public sees it. So when you have a public-facing job, like, I don't know, school teacher, you might want to think things through a little. Now, this is a guy, people said his post was racist. And he's even gone how can that be racist? I have all these black students all day. That's like, some of my best friends are black. No one ever believes that. But do you know when people don't believe that you're not racist? When you post on Facebook in the lead up to Halloween, and you might see me reading this because I want to get it right. The guy's post was, I don't mind if you're from the ghetto and you come to my place to trick or treat, but when you whip out your tiny dicks and piss on the telephone pole in front of my front yard, and there's preschoolers and toddlers about, you can take your nigger ass back where it came from. I don't have anything against anyone of colour, but niggers stay out. Guess which part of that people thought was racist? Fucking all of it, okay? Once you start with, I don't care if you've come from the... No! You didn't even have to throw nigger in there multiple times to make it clear you're a fucking racist. And, yeah, of course, you might be surprised to learn he's suffering repercussions from that. The local school board have sort of said, that's not appropriate. That's unbecoming of a teacher. On top of everything else, honestly, besides the racist shit, it's fucking stupid. This guy's too stupid to be teaching kids. Because if you seriously think you can write stuff like that publicly and not have people see that you're a fucking racist, you are a colossal fucking moron.